Hi everyone, I hope that you're all doing well. This is me, Sujath. Welcome to T1 Academy. So today we'll be completing and comprehensively covering the last week current affairs. Okay, so let us see them one by one, subject by subject, so that after anyhow from the topics you can cover your prelims, but also if you are covering topic wise or you can say the subject wise, so you can also incorporate the data into the mains answer, right? So that's why it is very important to segregate your current affairs, which helps you added advantage to write your mains examination, because you can directly understand and you can know the chronology that what happened in one particular mission, and after that what happened to that particular mission. So you can get at one place the total data, the total current affairs of that particular subject. So it is very important that you should have the segregation, because it helps you to write in the mains examination. Fine. So we'll start with our science and technology, the very difficult one, but it's very important one. Not only important with respect to our examination, but also it's very important, okay, for the knowledge development, for a general awareness purpose also. Science and technology is considered as backbone of any country. Backbone of any country, and people and students and youth and the schools children are there, no, they should be very much aware of this science and technology. Okay, this is what will make India better. Fine. The first and foremost important topic in science and technology we are having is Chandrayaan 3. Okay, so this particular Chandrayaan 3, you can understand Yaan is nothing but a van. Okay, Chandra means here moon. Okay, so we are going to send a vehicle. We are going to send a vehicle to moon. We are going to send a vehicle to moon. That mission is called as Chandrayaan, and the 3 denotes this is a third launch. What is it? It is a third launch. Why? Because already in the year 2008, okay, Chandrayaan 1 was launched. The first mission to the moon was launched in 2008. Okay, it was a successful mission. The objectives of the mission, why we have sent it? Obviously to explore the moon, to know what is there in the moon, to find out the water molecules are there in the moon or not, to find out any mineral resources are there or not, so that we can harness and we can get back to our country and use it for the humanity purpose. So there were some objectives are there, minimum objectives were there, and we have successfully launched it. And Chandrayaan 1 was also successful not only because of its launch, but because of its objectives also. Why? Because Chandrayaan 1 has captured images and has sent the pictures to the earth or to the ISRO, the prime important agency. ISRO is a prime important agency with regard to space activities. So Chandrayaan 1 has sent images to the ISRO, and we have discovered what? Water molecules. We have discovered water molecules. So it was successful in both ways, launch and also in its objectives. Then we have planned another important mission to moon, that is Chandrayaan 2. Okay, the first mission was, if this is the moon, no, the first mission was just to orbit. This is called as orbit. The path of any satellite or spacecraft or any celestial body, if it is going round and round, this is called as orbit. Chandrayaan 1, okay, the path is anyhow round, you can say elliptical, more precisely elliptical it is. Okay, only it orbits. Means if this pen is the moon, Chandrayaan just 1 orbits. Chandrayaan 2 is launched with different objectives. Chandrayaan 2, from this orbit, a vehicle should come out. Okay, it should land on moon, it should rest on moon, and from that vehicle, which is called as lander, it will land, no, that's why it is called as lander. From that lander, a door will open. A small, our niece and nephew, they will play with remote cars, right? Remote cars. Okay, like that, from the lander, a door will open. A rover, wheeled vehicle, we call it as what? Wheeled vehicle will come out, and this will move and collect some soil from the land of the moon and give back to this lander. The lander is having what I say is laboratories there. Lander is having small laboratories, minimum function laboratories here. So it will see that what chemical composition of soil is there, okay, nitrogen is there or not, phosphorus is there or not, like that. So basically the objective of Chandrayaan 2, which was launched in July 2019. The objective is to land and to collect samples and to go for analysis. Okay, but what has happened? We launched it, it went into the orbit very properly, but while landing on the moon, it crashed. It crashed. So slowly we have to land. If you are landing slowly on the moon, no, it is called as soft landing. Soft landing. And if the landing was very much speed or rapid like that, then what happens is it will crash. It will crash on the surface of the moon itself the moment it touches. So what happened? Chandrayaan 2 happily went into the orbit. The lander came out, and while landing it got destroyed. That's why Chandrayaan 2 was a failed mission. It's a failed mission. Okay. So Chandrayaan 3 is a repeat of Chandrayaan 2. Chandrayaan 3 is a repeat of Chandrayaan 2. Same objectives, because we have not completed our objectives, no? Same objectives is there. The lifespan of this particular mission will be 7 years. That orbiter will be what? 7 years. It is going to be launched in this year only, in the month of August. Okay. And it is the agency which is responsible for all satellite, all space related activities. All space related activities, whether it is remote sensing satellites, whether it is navigation satellites, any kind of satellites, whether it mission to moon, mission to Mars, mission to sun, whatever are there. Everything with regard to space launchings will be done by what? ISRO. Its headquarters is located in Bangalore. That's why Bangalore is also called as, my dear students, it is also called as what? Space City. Bangalore is also called as what? Space City. Bangalore is also called as Silicon City. Why? Because Silicon City is a place, I guess in the US. It's a place where large number of IT companies are there. Just like we are having in high-tech city, no? Like that in the Bangalore also. Okay, more than we are having only one high-tech city, they are having 3-4 high-tech city like that. Areas are there where IT companies are thriving. Many hundreds of IT companies are there. That's why it is also called as what? Silicon City of India. And as because ISRO is there, okay, it is also called as Space City of India. Fine. So 1, 2008, 2, 2019, and 3 is going to be in August 2022. Okay. The difference between Chandrayaan 1 and Chandrayaan 2. Okay. See, if this is our Earth, right? This is India. This is 0 degree equator. Okay, 8 degree 4 minutes is our here. And Bangalore is here. Okay. And we will launch vehicles from Sriharikota. ISRO is in Bangalore, but Bangalore we do not have a launch pad. Launch pad means from where the rockets will lift. Okay. So we don't have in Bangalore. We have in Sriharikota, that is in Nellore district of Andhra Pradesh. Here, okay, if this is moon, okay, we'll launch like this. Okay. We don't launch directly. Okay, that is again a different discussion, but I'm just showing you that we will launch like this. Okay. This is done by all these two instruments which are together are called as what? Chandrayaan 2 or Chandrayaan 3, whatever you say. Okay. So all of these we are sending, all of 1, 2, 3. These 3 important components belongs to what? Chandrayaan. Okay. All of these were sent by a rocket called as what? Launch vehicle. Just like rocket is there now. Okay. During Diwali you are having a rocket. On that rocket you can put a balloon also. Okay. You can expect that the balloon is what? The 3 components, and rocket is your normally Diwali rocket. Okay. Here we call launch vehicle. And we are having 2 types. One is PSLV, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. Another one is GSLV. PSLV, you can say that it is a first generation, not exactly first generation, because we also have SLV, Satellite Launch Vehicle, first generation. ASLV, we are also having second generation. This is third generation. Means when we talk about generation, no, 1, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, just like 1G was there. Okay, very, very slow. 2G, little bit fast. 3G, little bit more faster. 4G, more faster. So you can expect that as we move from generation, what will happen? The launch vehicle become more sophisticated. The launch vehicle become what? More powerful, and more powerful missions it could lift. It could lift. Fine. So this, we are having two launch vehicles: polar satellite, geostationary satellite, or geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle. Two launch vehicles. So all these three components will be sent in this vehicle. Okay. Fine. Chandrayaan 2, Chandrayaan 3. I told that the objectives are same. Objectives are same. Land on the moon. Okay. And the rover will go collect samples and come back and do some studies. Not only that, some other objectives are also there. Okay. The only difference between Chandrayaan 2 and Chandrayaan 3 in the making is Chandrayaan 2 has three parts: one orbiter, one lander, one rover. Lander is called as Vikram, which lands, it is called as Vikram. Okay, from that this will come out. This is the door. From the door it will come out. What will come out? A wheel vehicle will come out, which is called as rover. The rover is called as Pragyan. Okay. So Chandrayaan 2 has three components, whereas Chandrayaan 2 has three components. Chandrayaan 3 has only two components. Orbiter will not be there. Okay, orbiter will not be there. Only a lander will be there and a rover will be there. Okay, lander is called as Vikram. Why? Because the father of Indian space program is Vikram Sarabhai. So to give him gratitude, to show him respect and praise, this particular lander was named after him. Okay, this is about Chandrayaan 2 and Chandrayaan 3 difference. Soft landing, I told you. Okay, future missions lineup of ISRO. Future missions means what are the next important missions of ISRO? One is Gaganyaan, which is a space capsule. It is a manned mission. For the very first time in the history of our country, okay, man is being sent. Means Indians are going into the space. That vehicle we are going to build, and that vehicle is actually called as what? Capsule. It looks like a capsule, tablet. Okay, like this. It will be in this way. That's why it is called as what? Capsule. Space capsule. So that is a Gaganyaan is a space capsule, nothing but space mission, manned space mission of our country. Then we also have Aditya. Okay, Aditya mission is a solar mission, means it is going to study the sun's corona. Then you might getting a doubt, right? Doubt is there with you. What is the doubt? Sir, what is the sun's corona, sir? Okay, yes. So during the evening times, whenever you see red, orange color, okay, near around the sun, no, that is called as corona. So Aditya solar mission will go to the sun's corona and try to see what is happening there. Okay, what kind of reactions are happening? What could be the temperatures? Okay, what could be the environment? What could be the pressure over there? So Aditya solar mission is for that, to study only corona, not inside it, but outside the area of what? Sun. Okay. Find the correct pair. Very, very important. Gaganyaan, manned mission. Chandrayaan 3, moon mission. Astrosat mission, study corona of sun. What is your answer? Unpause it. Pause. Karna hai. Do it. Then unpause and verify with me. Okay. So your answer here is 1 and 2. Answer here is what? 1 and 2. Why? Because Astrosat mission is different. Okay, study corona of sun. Corona of sun, it is a Aditya mission. Okay, fine. Then Rafael fighter aircraft. Very, very important. It gives lot of capabilities to our defense forces to fight with what enemies from China and Pakistan. The major two countries which are very hostile to us. Okay, you can see the aircraft. This is the Rafael. You can see here missiles are there. So it has the capabilities to launch missiles, and it has the capabilities to launch bombs. What out of bombs could be just send and could do very, very powerful aircrafts. Okay. See, these aircrafts are not made by us. We don't have it. We don't have that particular expertise to make this kind of aircrafts. So what we have done is, this powerful aircrafts, we have signed a deal with India and France. India and France has signed a deal. Okay, we are getting this aircraft from France. Okay, this deal was signed in the year 2016. 36 Rafael fighter jets. 36 Rafael fighter jets we are going to get from France. Okay, this just 36 costing what? 58,000 crores. Okay, equal to the allocation with respect to what? Manarega scheme, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guaranteed Act. Okay, in that scheme, how much allocation is there? Crores of people will get supported by that particular money, but for our defense purpose, it is very important that we have to shell out money for that purpose also. So 58,000 crores for only for 36 Rafales. Okay, this is the air version. This is the air version. Recently, we have also test fired Rafael marine version. Rafael marine version. So you see here, this is INS Vikrant. This is Indian naval ship. INS means Indian naval ship. The name is given is Vikrant. And you see this platform, no, the launch platform. Here also you can see. Okay. So here you are having what? Rafael will be placed here and it will go like this. When any enemy we have to attack, no, one by one, they will go and they will lift off. Okay. When any platform is there like that, no, this is called as a sky jump ramp. This is called as what? Sky jump ramp. You can see here. Okay. Sky jump ramp. Okay. So INS Vikrant is having this sky jump ramp and our Rafael fighters will be placed here and it will go and lift up like this. Okay. Very in short takeoff. This is called as what? Short takeoff recovery technology, which is called as STOBAR. Which is called as what? Short takeoff arrested recovery. STOBAR technology. This is called as what? STOBAR. Full form only. Arrested recovery means, okay, it will not go here and there, properly it will lift. Recover, it will get recover. Generally what happens is the aircrafts, the jets require what? A longer platform. Like aeroplane is called as jet. It requires a long runway. But here we are having on the ship only we are putting that, no, onboarding it. That's why we are having short. So if it is short also, it will recover itself and it will fly properly. It will fly properly. Okay, fine. So we are going to place this Rafael marine version is called as Rafael M, and this version was tested in Goa. In Goa we are having HANS facility, INS, Indian naval ship, Hansa facility. Here only this all was tested. So you will get one MCQ on the basis of what? INS Hamsa facility is located in which was the following place? Goa, Bangalore, like that they will ask. Okay. And Rafael marine version works on the technology of what? Okay, that is STOBAR technology. The India and France, okay, Rafael deal was concluded in which one of the following year? It is in 2016. All this will come. Okay. The National Supercomputing Mission. Before knowing this mission, you should know one particular thing, my dear students. Okay, which is called as processing means what? What is the meaning of processing? Okay, so microprocessor you might have heard, macro processor you might have heard. What is this all about? See, if you open your, if I give you 10,000, if I give you 1,000 pages of MS document, okay, related to what? Science and technology, I have given you a material. The number of pages in that particular document, Word document is 1,000 pages. And I ask you to find out, madam and sir, can you please find out how many times science is mentioned in the document? What do? You will put Control and F and you put science. So how much second it will take to give you output? It will give you output. How much time it will take? Maybe 2 seconds. Less than 2 seconds. You will see that, okay, 150 times the word size has been mentioned and where it is mentioned. Okay, you will also know about it. Fine. So you gave a input like Control F, science, that is called as input. And what is your output? Your output is that you need to know how many times it is mentioned. It means what? The CPU, our central processing unit, the processor, whatever it is there, okay, that processor, after giving the input, has scrutinized all the 1,000 pages. Okay, where is science? Where is science? The moment it is there, 2 is written. So can you see that the moment it is scrutinizing one by one, the number of in the control file, the number is also increasing? Yes. This is called as processing speed. This is called as what? Processing speed. That's why we say that I5, I4 we have to take, I10 we have to take. Why? Because the processing speed is very, very good. The moment you type it, you give your input, okay, then easily, okay, you can be able to get your output. Okay, if I type Shalimar Gardens on the internet, so can you understand how many names of Shalimar could be there in the world? Shalimar food, Shalimar juice, Shalimar. So if I type garden, so there could be n number of gardens. So our Google, okay, will search the total world wherever the Shalimar is there and give us all the list of wherever the Shalimar is there. Shalimar garden is there. This is called as processing speed. This is called as process. Means the moment you give output, how much input, how much time you will get output. Suppose a person's what I say is my fingerprint in Aadhaar card, they will take my retina scan. Okay. So then they will the moment they want to find out who I am. So what they have done is they will put my retina scan in the computer and they will run. They'll run the search. So government has to scrutinize 130 crores of population. It matches like that. Okay, you might have seen the movies also. Continuous matching. Okay. Then this is called as what? Processing. What is that? Processing. Okay. So to do it in fraction of seconds and to caught hold of the criminals on time. But if the processing takes lot of time, then how can we get the data? How can we identify a person at the earliest, and how can we secure ourselves? Right or wrong? That's why supercomputing missions were launched. You see here, what are these all? These are all CPUs. How many CPUs are there? You can see here. 1,20,000 CPUs are there in one supercomputer. It means what? All of these CPUs will work together and give you data in fraction of seconds. If I want to know that how many are poor in our country, 130, how many people are earning less than 3 lakhs per month, less than 3 lakhs per month per annum. Less than 3 lakhs per annum, how many people are earning money? If I want to know, then I have to go through all the 130 crore population data or not? Yes. In how much time I will get it? So to perform this operation, to perform this objective, okay, I have to go for lot of scrutinization. Lot of scrutiny, lot of data has to be assessed. That's why we have to build what? Supercomputers. Okay. Any supercomputer in our country always start with Param. Param Shivai, Param Shakti, Param Brahma, Param Yukti, Param Sanganag. And recently, the question will come in this way only. Recently, the supercomputer was launched, which is called as what? Recently they will ask why, because there are many Param is there, no? That's why. Okay. The first supercomputer designed and built by Center for Advanced Computing, Param Shivai 2019. Param Shivai 2019. Okay. So D is D and A. There will be I have a confusion, so you can correct yourself. Okay. Fine. The first supercomputer designed and built by Param Shivai by CDAC. 1,20,000 CPUs are there. Now we got a better version. Okay, recently launched, February 3. Param Pravega 2022. Okay, so its capacity, you see, these supercomputers are generally measured with capacity of petaflops. Petaflop, very, very important. Remember this point. Supercomputers are generally measured on which one of the following? Bytes, kiloflops, petaflops, hectaflops, wattflops. So, petaflops. Remember this. Okay. 1 petaflop means 1,115 operations it can do per second. Per second, 1,115 operations. Okay. Control 5, Sujath. Control 5, Shalimar Gardens. Control F. Okay. Control F. For 5, not 5, F. Okay. And one Aadhaar number we have, government has got a Aadhaar number of a particular person. Number only they got, but nothing, address is not there. So, government has put what? Aadhaar number in the computer. So government, that Aadhaar number belongs to whom? That series should go and scrutinize everyone or not? Yes. So like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 operations are there, no? 1,015 operations per second our supercomputer can do. 1,015 operations our supercomputer can do per second. Means at a time you can get the output of 1015 issues, 1015 objectives, you can get what? Easily solutions. That is called as supercomputers. Deepsea Mission. It was launched in the year 2021. Why is it in the news? Recently in the budget, okay, 650 crores were allocated for this Deepsea Mission. That's why we are learning today. Okay. So Deepsea Mission is nothing but, this is a ship. From this ship, a big vehicle, nothing but a crawler. You might have seen on the borders, no, the tanks. You might have seen tanks in the movies, right? Okay, war, during the war, tanks you have seen, no? Like that. A crawler. We also have a crawler. Crawler means hands and legs will be there like this. It will crawl. Okay. So, it will be having the belt also. It will be having what? This kind of components also. Robotic arms will be there. Robotic arms will be there. Right. So, we will carry that. This is what? This is actually 12 ton. This particular vehicle will be how much? 12 ton means 1200 kilo, 1200 kgs. 1200 kgs. So we will bring that in a ship and we will, okay, we are going to launch this mission here. Not in Arabian Sea, not in Bay of Bengal, but Indian Ocean. Here we are going to send a ship, and from the ship, this particular a big vehicle will go down and go to the seabed. Seabed means it touches the sea floor. Touches the sea floor. Okay. Touches the sea floor. And why is this mission? What is the use of this mission? This mission is to, okay, explore our seabed, explore and to find important minerals, which they call it as polymetallic nodules. Polymetallic nodules. Okay. A rock like solid mass. Rock like stone like, soft rock like solid mass. Okay. So, it is found by the researchers that the deep sea missions, I mean like the deep sea of the oceans have lot of minerals like iron, manganese, nickel, cobalt, copper can be found. Very, very important, very, very costly metals you can find on the ocean floor, in the deep sea of the Indian Ocean or any of the countries. Okay, researchers told. So we have to explore, no? Right or wrong, we have to explore or not? Yes. We have to get our resources or not? Yes. So we launched this mission in order to find out what polymetallic nodules, nothing but metals we are going to find out. The metals we are going to find out. They are present where? At the bottom of the sea. They are present at the bottom of the sea. Fine. This is all about deep sea mission. Okay. So how much crores were given? 650 crores were given for this in this budget year. Other objectives of this mission, apart from finding the polymetallic nodules, okay, they will do the sea mining, okay, and people may also go, okay, submersible, not to the bottom floor, but in between also they will go, okay, they will be suspended, okay. We also have what? Underwater robotics, okay, robots also will send, and generally we will try to explore what is there. Generally we will try to explore what is there. We'll find out the biodiversity, what kind of organisms are there. If any, if their activity are harming any organisms, then they will try to conserve. Okay, if they find a new species also, they will try to explore. They will try to explore. So this is the other objectives of this mission. Okay, and another important aspect here is O-Smart. Okay, O-Smart. O-Smart is nothing but our India is there, no? In the ocean, around our Indian coast, in the ocean, what kind of conditions are there? What kind of conditions are there? Means upwelling of the sea, okay, lowering of the sea, the pressure over there, the currents over there. What is happening here? What is happening? So like morning 11 a.m. what are the conditions here? Then 12 a.m. what were the conditions? 2 p.m. what were the conditions? To know, this is called as time series data. We call this as time series. Means this time this data is there, this time this there. Means every after 1 hour we are collecting the data of what is happening near the coast of our India, near the ocean. This is called as time series data. So for that purpose, in order to know the time to time the various observation, in order to know the what is happening in this particular area, okay, in the Indian Ocean and also the coastal area, what is happening, okay, to know about it time to time. Okay, one important technology we have developed, that is called as O-Smart technology. OSMOD technology. Okay. So that is what is all about here also. You can study it. I have explained you. Now with regard to geography, let us see what is there with us. Science and technology is over. Okay. Geography. River City Alliance. It was launched on February 3, 2022. Okay. Main objective is that cities, Pune, okay, Uttarakhand, okay, Delhi, Hyderabad, like that, all cities together. Okay, basically which are also having rivers, which are also having rivers. So all the cities will come together. They will make an alliance. They will sit together and they will try to share their the way of development. They'll try to share their way of development. See, Delhi may be doing something very good with regard to water management. Okay, Delhi, we have never heard about floods. We have never heard about floods. Maybe we have never heard about floods even in Indore also. Maybe we have not heard any time about floods in Pune also. So we'll talk to them. Sir, how you are managing the floods? So they will say, no, these systems we are having. Okay, this you are having. So the cities will share information what best they are doing, and every city can learn from other city, and the management or the administration or the state government can take steps to replicate that particular model. So like in Hyderabad, here we are having maximum e-governance and e-Seva is there. Almost you know that everything can be done without even going to the government offices. We can access everything from what? E-Seva. Then KTR sir also said that too in the River City Alliance. He also said to all the other state representatives also, he might have said, see, for insurance we are having, for driving license, now our citizens will not carry any driving license. They will show RTA valid. RTA valid will have RC. We have the driving license also, right? Okay, we are also planning for insurance. So paperless we are going. Like people, how many times if they will carry, they are forgetting a lot. Okay, we also have T-Wallet also. Okay, where with the help of that app we can pay the bills of the government, electricity bills, etc. So maximum in our state, in our city, e-governance and e-Seva is going on. So they can learn from us. And they can replicate the same model. So benchmark practices means the best practices are called as what? The best way of doing is called as what? Benchmark. So around all the cities, okay, every city learn from each other, and they will try to understand that how they are doing and try to do in that particular way, so that cities should develop and cities should exchange information. Okay, so that is what is all about this River City Alliance. Okay, initially 30 cities are connected into this particular alliance. Okay, majorly for TSPSC Hyderabad, for MPSC Pune, for Vijayawada is for APPSC. have given, okay, respective cities names which are included in what? River City Alliance. And the River City Alliance is not restricted to only 30s. It is open to other cities. Other cities can also become a part of it. Means state governments of the state governments can also say that other cities could also be of their states could also be a part of it. So those cities which are not included can also become easily a part of this. So it is open. This particular open door policy, we call it as what? These policies are called as open door. Means door is open for any city to join. Any river city can join the alliance at any time. The alliance is open to all river cities. All rivers should be there. Fine. Then, because we are learning about rivers, etc., and you know that rivers originate in one state, goes into another state, there is always a problem of distribution of water of that particular river between the state, among the state, etc., so and so forth. Just like we are actually having a very big problem with regard to what? Godavari and Krishna. Okay, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, continuously they are having a problem. Because of that only, Krishna, Godavari river dispute tribunals has also been appointed, and still there is no conclusion. So it is actually going for years and years. Okay, so to solve the disputes with regard to the water sharing related aspects between and among the state, okay, how it is governed? Is it in constitutionally it is mentioned? It is in the constitution? No. Then how the river disputes could be solved? For that purpose, a separate act has been legislated by the parliament. It is called as adjudication of disputes. Okay, for the adjudication of disputes relating to waters of interstate rivers and river valley, parliament enacted which law? Okay, Interstate River Water Dispute Act 1952, Interstate River Water Dispute Act 1962, All India River Dispute Resolution, A should not be there. Resolution Act 1952. River water disputes are not regulated by any act. What is your answer? The answer is what? A is the answer. Answer is A. Okay, fine. Now let us see some history and culture related thing. Okay, Swadesh Darshan we are going to see, and Prasad scheme we are going to see. Okay, Swadesh Darshan scheme was launched in the year 2014 to 15. Okay, by the Ministry of Tourism. It is a theme-based tourist circuit. Theme-based means what? In this particular scheme, Ramayana circuit will be there. So wherever the Lord Ram temples are there, no, you will be taken to that temples only. Okay. Then you will be having like all Sufi saint, all dargahs related. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is called as dargah circuit. I am just giving the example. This is anyhow there. But I am using like Buddhism architecture, where it is. So theme-based circuits. So you can go to Ministry of Tourism, you can book your tickets. Okay, they will take you all the places. Okay, in the same circuit. That is called as Swadesh Darshan. Swamish, apna desh ko darshan karo. Okay, see our India. That is called as Swadesh Darshan. Then we are also having Prasad scheme. We are also having what? Prasad scheme. See, it was also launched because both are same. Okay, both are related. 2014. Here, theme-based circuits are there, but here 12 identified sites only, this scheme will be applicable. Okay, so Prasad schemes aim to create spiritual centers for tourism development within the nation. Spiritual centers for tourism development. See, there are many cities, there are many areas are there in our country. Not only cities, areas are there in our country which are actually having some religious importance, some spiritual importance, some cultural importance. There are many areas are there. Okay, but they have not getting that much of importance, and people are not going and visiting. Because we don't know about them. Maybe that is the reason, or else we don't have the access, we don't have the transportation. Maybe we are not going there. Maybe we are not going because there is no hotels are not there, that the particular area is not developed. So how to stay, where to stay, that is also a question, right? So under this Prasad scheme, the spiritual centers are there. No. Wherever there is a cultural significance is there, wherever there is a religious significance is there, okay, wherever any big saint has died, etc., that centers will be developed. Okay, some buildings will be created, you will get hotel facility, some canteen space will be given, okay, some parking space will be given, so you can go and happily visit it. That is called as Prasad scheme. Okay, fine. So to develop, if Swadesh Darshan is for to go and we can go and visit all the places of Lord Ram. Okay, so then every place does not have all the facilities. No, that's why this scheme with this scheme together, you can happily go and you can happily visit and get your mental relaxation. Okay. So basically, I was so hurt. Okay, I was so hurt in this case because we are not here. Okay, in Telangana, no city of Telangana is, no area of Telangana is mentioned. Okay, basically. Okay, but AP people, for AP PSC, this is important. Amravati, okay, is included under Prasad scheme. Rest you can go by yourself. This is everything is there properly. Okay. Right. Why is it in the news? It is in the news because recently Bihar government said that they are having a very, very important religious place, that is the birthplace of Lord Goddess Sita. Goddess Sita birthplace is there. Okay, which is called as Panaura Dham. Which is called as which Dham? Panaura Dham. This is what I am talking about. Okay. Ma Janki Jan Sthan. Okay, Ma Janki Jansan means goddesses Sita birthplace. So recently the Bihar government wrote it to Ministry of Tourism. Sir, please include this particular Panaura Dham, nothing but the place of birth of goddesses Sita, also in Ramayana circuit. Now in that circuit, one more place you will visit now. That this place also. Again, you can get here. You will feel very, very divine and happy there for sure. Okay, Panaura Dham. Remember this point, this is in Bihar. Birthplace of goddess Sita. The total compound is called as Ram Janki. The total compound is called as what? Ram Janki. Okay? Now, Statue of Equality. Yesterday only in my state, Hyderabad, this has been inaugurated. So you can see that the Statue of Equality at Muchintal. The TSPSC people should also learn Muchintal also. Muchintal. Hyderabad. Okay. So, guess who is the saint? Guess. Okay, you might be knowing it, right? So, Ramanuja. Okay. Prime Minister Modi yesterday has inaugurated university. Fine. Statue of Ramanuja on February 5. Yesterday only it happened at Hyderabad, inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. As you know that he was a Bhakti saint, not said. He was a Bhakti saint. He preached always equality and justice. He preached that there should not be slavery in the country. He preached that there should not be casteism in our country. Okay, not in our country, in the humanity. He preached for the world, not for a particular area, basically. So he said that human beings should not discriminate on the basis of birth. He said that human beings should not be deprived of any necessities because of birth. There should not be feeling of untouchables. Everyone is equal. Everyone is equal. That is what he always preached. That's why equality, as because he compared everyone, he made everyone equal. A Statue of Equality is named after him. He talked about in the society justice should be there. In the society, justice should be there. Justice means what? Everyone should get what they deserve. Okay, they should not be like you are noble class, you are a Raja class, you should get this and you should not get this. No. If Raja can access higher education, can study MCA, MBA like that, then the poor people should also access what? MBA, MCA, engineering, doctorate, whatever. So this in the society, justice should be there. You can open the company, I can open the company, you can take loan from the government, I can take loan from the bank, you can take loan from the bank. So there should be justice. I can also use the country's resources for the production purpose. You can also use the country's resources for the production purpose. That is called as social justice. I can access health facilities, you can access health facilities. There should not be discrimination. I can dine with you, you can dine with me. I can go to any restaurant being a ST or ST, I can dine there. You being a OC or general also, you can also dine there. Okay, everyone sitting at one place and enjoying the same meal. That is what is all about equality here. Right? That is what is about society justice. He preached that. Okay, fine. He wrote 9 scriptures called as what? Navratnas. And he has given the procedures to perform rituals. He has given a proper procedures how to perform rituals in 2 important religious center. One is Tirumala, the most revered and most important. Another one is Sri Rangam. Another one is what? Sri Rangam. Fine. Okay. He promoted education to the deprived. Just like you can expect, he may be the anticipation of Baba Sahib Ambedkar also. Okay. Because Baba Sahib Ambedkar has taken all guns from him also. Not all, many of that. So anticipation. People will come like that. Ramanuja goes, Baba Sahib Ambedkar will come and his legacy will be taken by someone else who is similar like him. Okay, that's how the world is having some kind of what? Some kind of life, some kind of purity. Otherwise, if these people are not there, all that evil will be there everywhere. So these people were born and again in some other way, but preaches what? Same principles. Preaches what? Same ideals. Preaches what? Same secular things. Preaches what? All religions are one. Preaches what? Oneness of the society, oneness of the individual, oneness of the country, oneness of the world. And basically, Ramanuja also preached one important concept that is called as Vasudhaiva Kutumbam. He told that universe is the one family. He did not say the world is one family. See, his thoughts are like very greatest and great. Okay, universe is all family. So we have to help each other. We have to, should not deprive one with another person. Okay, that is what he preached. Okay. So he gave the concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbam. Okay. He told his salvation path. Just like in Buddha, 3 Ratnas are there. Buddha, like we are having 8-fold paths. Ashtanga Marga Buddha has given. And Vardhamana Mahavira has given 3 ways to attain salvation. Salvation means what? Salvation means freedom from desire. Salvation means freedom from greed. Salvation means freedom from control of lust. Okay, salvation means closeness to the God. Salvation means living on bare minimum, means not requiring any luxuries. Okay, salvation means being mentally happy. Salvation means being physically happy. Salvation means being good to others. Okay, ultimate aim of salvation is be close to the God. Be close to the God. And God does not deprive anyone. God does not make you to be greedy. Right or wrong? God does not make you to be evil. So basically you do this, then you will become more close to God. That is what is actually meant of what? Salvation. And according to him, salvation, the process of salvation he has given was Vaishnava Sampradaya. Okay, this particular Vaishnava Sampradaya, just like Buddhism, we have got Ashtanga Marga, and Jainism, we have got Triratnas. In the same way, we are having what Ramanujacharya has given Vaishnava Sampradaya, means devotion to the God, compassion to the living organism, humility, be humble, equality, and mutual respect. Mutual respect. Okay, and he was so great. Many of the later cells has taken inspiration from him and has also preached the same ideals whatever he has preached. Okay, so the poets, the saints which has got inspiration from Ramanuja are Annamacharya, Bhakta Ramadas, Tyagaraja, Kabir, Mirabai. Kabir and Mirabai. Okay, right. Now you see here very beautiful temples. Okay, very revered temples, very old temples. Okay, see, when you go to historical places, no, baat hi kuch aur hai. Okay, you will go in some other era itself. The way you touch it, the way you see it. Okay, you will feel proud. These are the proud moments that our ancestors have left out. Even if it is Taj Mahal, or even it is Charminar, even it is Red Fort, even it is this, even it is this, even it is this. This makes us proud. This makes us proud. Okay, so why these are there in the discussion? Okay, because India has sent these temples, okay, to the United Nations to be a part of what? World Heritage List. World Heritage List. We have nominated these temples. If these temples are selected, no, these World Heritage people will give us money and we can keep the upkeep. We can take it to the renovation works. We can make it very better also. So that is important, and we have to listen to them because they are giving us funds, okay, to maintain them, to renovate them, to reconstruct that. So whatever the guidelines will be given, no, we have to follow the proper guidelines. If they say that, okay, near the temple there should not be any industrial activity, you should not do. If you are doing, then they will remove the temple from that status of the list, and they will not give us funds. They will not give us funds. So basically this organization works like in the world, whatever heritage, whatever the proud structures were built by the ancestors, no, they are actually going to protect them. They're actually going to protect them. For that person, they'll give money also. Okay. Right now, this job of protecting the ancient structures of our ancient medieval and the structures, whatever we are having, the job of protecting them, the job of conservation of these structures is with Archaeological Survey of India, ASI, Archaeological Survey of India. But they do with their own funds. But if we are in this World Heritage List, no, it will get a name in the world also. First of all, these temples will be known to everyone. They will also come here and they will visit them. So a added advantage with regard to money, tourism will increase. Another important thing is people will know culture about it. People will go and see that what is there. So we will learn our history in a very better manner. That is second point. The third point is they will give money for the upkeep. So no burden on the government also to take the conservation steps. So it is very every time a win-win situation if our temples get selected in the World Heritage List. So we have sent the nominations for this three temple. So one is Kesav Temple at Somnathpur. Another one Hoyasaleswara Temple is Halebid. Hoyasaleswara. Okay. It's a dynasty also. It's a dynasty, you can say kingdom, that ruled near Karnataka. Okay. And their capital was Halebidu. Their capital was Halebidu. Remember this point. Okay. Hoyasaleswara. So then we also have Chanakesha Temple, Belur. Please know that, find the correct page. So which temple is located where, you should know it. At least all of these are in Karnataka. You should know at least this one. If not the districts, at least know all these temples are located in what? Karnataka. They may ask you in the examination. UPSC generally give mapping and they will say that like this they will give. Okay. So you can say this is like Belur, like that. So they will make which religious temples are marked here, like that they will ask. Okay. Marked here. So they will ask you in Belur, etc. Okay. Hoyasaleswara, like that they will ask you. Okay. India finalizes nomination of Hoysala's temple in Karnataka. Okay, right? That's why it is there in the list. Let us see now environment. The major important discussion here is Ramsar Convention. Okay, Ramsar Convention recently in 2022, last year, okay, two important in this year, in this 2022, two important bird sanctuaries was included under Ramsar Convention. First of all, we will study about Ramsar Convention, then this is the factual thing, we will learn it. Ramsar Convention is related to what? Wetlands. Wetlands are considered as a major ecosystems. Major ecosystems means the wetlands are just like what? Forest, just like what? Mangroves, okay, just like they are having all the a rich biodiversity will be there, okay, rich biodiversity will be there, and they help in food chain, they help in regulation of temperature, okay, they help in purification of contaminated water. So they are having lot of properties. Wetlands are just like forest, mangroves and other areas, swamps, etc. So wetlands actually have, if a area is having this kind of wetland ecosystem, no, that area generally will be very much free from what? Okay, pollution, etc. Okay, so that kind of places are called as wetland. So if you want to see this, let us see this. This is what is called as wetland. Okay, if this, like you can see here, crocodile may be there, snakes may be there, deers may be there, many things like you are having plants are there. If any excess rainfall also happen, they will absorb the water, so they will also do the flood management, will not allow the water to go out in the nearby villages, etc. So the villages will also get protected. This is called as wetland. Okay, basically this is called as wetland. Always you see there will be water is there. Waters, this much of water will always, depth of water will be there. They will never get dry. They will never get dry. So they will, here you will see birds also, pollination will also happen. So many biodiversity aspects will be there if you protect the wetlands. So that's why wetlands are important in the wake of global warming and climate change. So to protect these kind of areas, okay, generally people will use this for urbanization, for the construction of builders will use it. So you can see this kind of wetlands were there before in Hyderabad also, at the outskirts. You don't find them now. Why? What happened? They have cleared it. They have cleared it. Okay, to protect these kind of areas across the world, in Iran, a place is there that is called as Tehran. Okay, now in Iran the place is there that is called as Ramsar. In this place, okay, all countries sat together and they said that okay, we have to protect this wetland. So this is called as Ramsar Convention because it happened in the area called as Ramsar. That's why Ramsar Convention. 1971. What is the importance? I have told you. Okay, Ramsar Convention protects all wetlands, whether they are marine, whether they are coastal, whether they are inside the not only here, but inside also, and human made also. If we make also like this, if we develop like this also, Ramsar Convention cover that wetlands also. Okay, except Goa and Karnataka, all coastal states have Ramsar site. Ramsar site. Okay, again in this convention, lot of guidelines will be given. The state government, the government of India has to follow that particular guidelines. Okay, fine. So in 2022, okay, 2021 we'll see three areas has been included in what? Ramsar list. Ramsar Convention has a list in which all the wetlands are mentioned. So in 2021, 3 are listed. Nal Sarovar, okay, Thal and Wadhwana, 3 are included. In 2022, in this year, 2 are included. Okay, Khijadia Bird Sanctuary, Gujarat, Bhakira Wildlife Sanctuary, Uttar Pradesh. These 2 bird sanctuaries are now included in Ramsar Convention as wetland, Ramsar site at wetlands. These are now called as wetlands. Okay, okay. With this, the number of Ramsar sites in our country, various places has increased to what? 49. 49 this kind of, and the more and more this increases, what happens is, it means what, more and more afforestation is happening, government is doing very good conservation steps. Okay, if the number decreases, what does it mean? Government is not interested to conserve this wetland, and people are eroding, deforestation they are doing what they are cutting the trees. Okay, they are converting into what, commercial land, like that you can understand. So number increases good, number decreases bad. Okay, right. So let us go ahead. World Wetland Day, direct question will come in the examination. It is celebrated on February 2. The theme of this year World Wetland Day is Wetland Action for People and Nature. Wetland you have to protect, then people will also be developing and nature will also get conserved. So please remember this wetland. Definitely you have to remember the theme. Okay, right. Consider the following statements regarding the Ramsar sites in India. Ramsar classification of wetlands include coastal and inland wetland only. All coastal states of India have Ramsar site. So only is there, ante? If only is there, then you have to definitely go and see. See, marine, coastal, inland and human. So many are there. And the last point was, except Goa and Karnataka, all coastal states have Ramsar sites. So you can see here, all coastal states have Ramsar sites. No. Why? Because Goa and Karnataka does not have. Fine. And only these two areas, not only these two areas, even human in use, even marine. So answer is, correct statement is incorrect, means both 1 and 2 are incorrect. Okay? Yes. Which of the following was listed as wetlands of international importance by Ramsar Convention? A, B, C, A, B. Write in the comment section. Okay. So answer here is, you will only learn. Okay. Now let us see economy. There is a portal called as E-Shram Portal. We'll study about it. And another important current affair, we are having National Land Monetization Corporation. Central government has lot of lands across the various states of the country. Okay, central lands kuda unnai. Okay, so central lands are also there in different areas of the states. So these are called as what? Central land assets. Like NTPC is there, that belongs to center. NMDC is there, that belongs to center. Hyderabad Central University is there, that belongs to center. That is not state government land, that is their government. So these are the various assets are there. There are many central government assets are there which are just lying dead. Just lying, nothing is happening on that land. So central government, union government recently started a program called as National Land Monetization Corporation. It means what? These lands government of India is going to sell either to the private player or to the state government. Government of India is going to sell these lands and raise the money. And raise the money means land will be converted into money form. Means lands will be sold and money will be raised. Money will be raised by the government. Okay. To fast track monetization of land and non-core assets. Non-core assets means the lands which are waste, not important to the central government, that one. Okay. Non-core assets of public sector enterprises. Okay. So this particular corporation was done. It is a 100% government of India unit, means company. Okay. So government is saying that if the central government says that if they sell their land, okay, which they are owning, they can get up to what? 6 lakh crore rupees. And they are going to implement this program for 4-year period from 2021 to 2025. Okay. Top five lands which are going for auction are roads. Many roads are there which will be auctioned. Many railway assets are there which are going to be auctioned. Many power related lands are there which are going to be auctioned. And oil, gas, pipelines, telecom, etc. All their assets, their lands are, many lands are there under owning by these particular sectors. All of these are being what will be sold and money will be raised. Okay, so these categories constitute 83% of the aggregate value. Means majority of the government lands belonging to here in these sectors, and from these sectors only majority of the 6 lakh crore rupees are also coming from this sector. Okay. E-Shram Portal, August 26, 2021. E-Shram Portal is open for unorganized workers. Unorganized worker means those who are not having pension. Okay, they are employed, they are working, just like I am also working, but I am not given pension and insurance here. Like my cinematographer, okay, Akhil is also working here. Akhil also did not get what? Pension and insurance. Okay, in supermarket, in D-Mart also there are many sales promoters will be there, cashiers will be there, they will also not get insurance and pensions. In barber, in saloon shops also many people are there who are not getting what? Pensions and insurance. And head loaders, construction workers, okay, auto drivers, these are all called as what? Kirana shop owners, they are all called as what? They are all called as working in unorganized sector. Means they don't have a proper contract. Means how many years you are going to work with us, no contract will be there, no insurance will be given, no pension will be given. For that particular like unorganized people purpose, Government of India has launched E-Shram Portal. I have to write my name etc. in that portal, just like you will fill the application form. No, in that way we have to do it. If your father or mother are working in this way, please tell to them to get the government assistance is there here. E-Shram Portal, you can go to that. Okay, launched by Ministry of Labour and Employment. Okay, it is an insurance card will be given to that. That is called as E-Shram card. Okay, insurance card will be given, E-Shram card. If any person meets with accidents, 2 lakh rupees of government will take care of the insurance burden, and 1 lakh for partial disability. Partial disability is nothing but one eye is there, one eye is not there. Okay, two fingers are not there, 3 are only there, like that. That is called as partial disability. Means 40% of some ability you should lose of a particular function. Like eye is there, no? Okay, function is to see. Function is to see. 40% I have to lose, means one eye I is not using. 40% means I don't have this wrist or 2 hand, like 40% functions if you lose of a particular body, then you are called as partially disabled. 1 lakh rupees will be given. Some miscellaneous topics are also there, one by one-liners, we will cover them. Okay, Burkina Faso. Okay, it is a country in South Africa. Here you can see Burkina Faso. Here what happened? The military people has removed, the military leader has removed the prime minister and he sat on it and people accepted him. So this particular thing, when the military people will rebel their own government and military people will throw the government and they will start what? Governing the government and controlling the country. This situation, this process is called as what? Coup. If you ever hear that in Pakistan coup happened, in Sri Lanka coup happened, Thailand coup happened, if you hear about this thing, it means what? Their military government has thrown the government, present government, and they start ruling. So this happened in Burkina Faso. So you may get in the examination recently in which one of the following country the coup has been performed. Then you have to say Burkina Faso. Where is Burkina Faso? It is a South African country. Its capital is what? Ouagadougou. Okay, its coup leader has been made the head of the country. Okay, here it should be I, its capital. Okay, border Haath. It is India and Bangladesh border. A Raitu Bazaar like that market is being organized. Okay, Indian sellers will go and put their shops here and Bangladesh sellers will go and put their shops here. Both of them will buy and they will sell in different part of the country. This is called as border Haath market. Okay, recently it was inaugurated in the areas of Kamlapur, Kumarghat program between India and Bangladesh border. Street vendors can buy and purchase articles, that's all. It's very simple one. Okay, Saffron Bowl project. Saffron Bowl project is nothing but a very awesome, very scented, you can see condiment, that is saffron. Saffron tea is also very famous in Hyderabad. Okay, in Pista House they are selling saffron tea. So if you belong to Hyderabad or if you come ever to Hyderabad, go and have it. It's a very good tea. It is there in Toli Choki near my place. Saffron Bowl project. Even in biryani also they will put saffron. That smell is very important. Okay, so to produce more saffron in our country, Government of India has launched Saffron Bowl project, which is going to be initiated in what? Arunachal Pradesh and Meghalaya. Arunachal Pradesh and Meghalaya. Over. So government, this is second important one-liner news. Third one. India is going to launch its own digital currency. Okay, and it is going to be using blockchain technology. Our own digital currency will be launched 2022 to 2023. Maybe Ashoka emblem will be there. Okay, you can directly sell what? You can purchase with the digital currency only. By RBI. Okay, and we are going to call it as CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. Means RBI is a central bank, no? They are only going to release the digital currency because RBI is the apex body in our country and the only body in our country that has the authority to issue what? Currency. That has the authority to issue currency notes, only notes. Okay, coins are minted by Government of India in the minting compound. Compound is nothing but an area. We are having also here in Hyderabad, we are having near the backside of NTR Gardens. We are near Secretariat and NTR Gardens. In between a lane is there. You are having this minting compound. There the coins are minted. Okay, with regard to notes, except 1 rupee, all the notes will be issued by RBI. So RBI is the one which issues currency, no? That's why RBI is only given the authority to give this currency only, CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. Okay, International Subscriber Dialing means ISD. If your father, mother or sister or brother are there in Dubai or UK or US, okay, so you have to enable ISD in your mobile or not. If you want to call 1 minute and 11 rupees like that, you have to spend on it, right? That is called as ISD. Now, recently the government has changed the rules and every Airtel, BSNL, all companies should keep the data of the customers, what messages they are sending, what calls that they have made. Every record of every individual should be maintained by all the telecommunication companies for 2 years. Means my data will be there with them for 2 years. After 2 years, they can remove it. But 2 years, they have to put it. So that is what is all about. The government mandated means instructed the international calls, any satellite phone calls, conference calls, messages made over normal networks as well as on the internet also like Skype, etc. also for a period of at least 2 years. Storage. Government has to do what? Mandated storage of international calls, satellite phone calls, conference calls, messages made over normal networks as well as on the internet for a period of 2 years. Okay. This is to be maintained by unified licensee. Means those who have taken license from the government, okay, with regard to all of this, they have to follow it. All telecommunications companies will come under it. So now we are having the Omicron COVID variant. Again a new variant within the Omicron, that is called as BA.2. Okay, a new variant of Omicron is coming. Already spreading almost around 50 countries. It has already spread and also came in India. It means in some individuals of our country, this new variant has also been discovered. Omicron BA.2. What is the specialty of this variant? The specialty of this Omicron variant BA.2 is it is not getting detected that easily. If I give my blood samples to the diagnostic person, okay, he is unable to detect it. With that, what happens if the disease is not detected? What happens? The virus will grow and grow. All of a sudden, I may be severely diseased and I have to be bedridden. I have to be hospitalized like that. And it can also lead to what? Multiple organ failures also if that virus grows and slowly eats my body from inside. Right or wrong? Yes. This is the important aspect about this new variant not getting detected. And another important feature of this Omicron BA.2 is it's highly contagious. Means the moment I am talking to you, it will spread. Highly more contagious, harder to detect. Okay. Harder to detect. That two important capabilities the Omicron through mutation had developed with the help of this variant. And the second one, another kind of it. This is another one. Scorpion Submarine-Vagir. Okay. So understand that submarine, it is going to be maneuvered, going to be operating inside the waters, inside the deep water. Scorpion these are the French submarines, French types of submarines. Means French country, they have their submarines. Their submarines or class is called as Scorpion. We call it as Vagir. We call it as Rajput class. Okay, Kalwari class. We call it as our own names. We'll put no for the group of submarine. French people call their submarine class as Scorpion. This is a very, very, very destructive capabilities are there. It is a very highly sophisticated submarines are there with France. So India wants the same type of submarines to be constructed for us also. So we have given that tender, launched in November 20, this Vagir class. Okay, Vagir is launched, this submarine Vagir is, this program was launched November 20 and trials are beginning. Trials began February 3, 1 year it took under construction, fine. Then under this, submarine Vagir is actually India and France. Okay, India said France that we want six submarines that has to be built like Scorpion. Whatever you are having, the submarine, no, we want 6 like this. Already 5 are given. Okay, the 5th of the 4 were given. The 5th submarine of the project. Okay, this is the 5th one. Again 6th one will be done later. So out of 6, 4 were already delivered to us. 5th is constructed and it began trials also. Trial means whether the submarine is performing according to the Scorpion class of submarine or not, it is functioning properly or not. So trials began on February 1. Okay, all these submarine, the 6 submarines to be constructed, this is a program. This program is called as Project 75. Under this Project 75, we are having 6 submarines. Okay, so Vagir is the 5th one. Vagir is the 5th one. So this Vagir is constructed and it is under trials. The 6th one will be delivered later. 6th one will be delivered later. Remember this point. So this we call under this project 75, we call all of these submarines in Kalwari class. All of these submarine in Kalwari class. Also remember that Vagir is a naval, already we are having a submarine, okay, but it was defunct. Okay, Russia built it for us with the same name. So if you find 2 names, Vagir, one is Russia, one is French, means the previous one was Vagir only, but it was defunct, it was not working now, it was done by Russia. So again a new submarine with same name, but here France is there. Here who is there? France is there. Fine. Okay, Project 75, Yard 11879, it's a code, is a code for that Project 75, right? Okay.